Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever time you're watching. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a couple of weeks since I've posted a video. I know, I'm sorry, but it's been really hectic for the last couple of weeks. I was on my holiday, I've come back, I've been to work, and everything else has just got on top of me. And it's Summerslam this Sunday. Yes, Summerslam! Summerslam, it's coming up. The 21st of this month at 1 AM only on the WWE Network. So, now ladies and gentlemen, I am here, as you probably could tell with the whole SummerSlam. I'm here to drop my predictions. So, I want to start off with my prediction for the United States Championship match, The Miz versus Apollo Crews. Now, I think I can't remember how many days we've been on the world tour of The Miz at the moment, but yeah, Miz is a good heel. He always has been. I don't think he could ever be anything else other than a heel. He's got too much charisma on the mic, and the fans just don't like him. Crews, on the other hand, he's great he's athletically superior. And he's just an absolute bad ass. So, yeah, the way he's come up from NXT, and he worked over Sheamus, he beat Kalisto and Baron Corbin in the triple threat match on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. I think I'm rooting for Apollo Crews to beat The Miz this upcoming Sunday at SummerSlam. Next, right, it's gonna be the United States Championship match, Rusev versus Roman Reigns. And I don't want to get hate on this, but I think I like Rusev, I like Roman Reigns, but at the minute I think Roman Reigns should let Rusev be the United States champion for a little bit longer. He's just got something. Oh, I hate Americans, I hate everybody, I hate this, I hate that. I think they actually hate each other in real life. It looks so bad when they're in together. And the good thing is, Roman Reigns is getting that kind of, yeah, I'm the man, even though I'm not the WWE champion anymore. I could still be a champion in the WWE. And he just knows how to work. They both know how to bounce off each other, which after the match on Raw this past week, or was it the weekend before, I think it's just brewing to be a awesome match. I'm gonna call Roman Reigns, but I want Rusev to win. But yeah, we'll see on Sunday. We'll see what happens. Next, Sasha versus Charlotte for the WWE Women's Championship. Sasha was absolute beast leading up from the tag team match she had a couple of weeks ago against Dana Brooke and Charlotte at the pay-per-view. I can't remember the name of the last pay-per-view. Sorry, WWE fans. Where she teamed up with Bayley. And I just think that even though Charlotte was the WWE Women's Champion from months and months and months before unifying the belts together, or the Divas Championship becoming the Women's Championship, I think Sasha is on a roll. She lives and breathes the WWE, and she wants to be the Women's Champion, and I think she could take the Divas division to a new level. I honestly do. I think that Sasha Banks has just got something in it that she just wants to make a name for herself, and by beating Charlotte on the 29th anniversary of SummerSlam, I think it's going to be an awesome match. Orton, Lesnar. Now, this one has got classic written all over it. If they were on the same show, I think they'd be doing it every week. Or at least I hope. It's 15 years in the making. The very first time that Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar are going to be on in a high-profile match for the first time ever, on a pay-per-view to go with it. They faced each other 15 years ago on SmackDown, where Brock Lesnar destroyed Randy Orton, and he was branded the next big thing at that time. So now, with Orton being a former 12-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and Brock being a 5 or 6, yeah, I think it's just got classic written all over it. I want Orton to take him to Viperville. We've been seeing Orton say a lot of stuff, saying, yeah, he won't be able to, I'll be able to hit him with an RKO. We've seen Brock Lesnar hit him with an F5, and I hope he's gonna take him to Suplex City without a doubt. But I think that Orton's gonna come on top, because I think the WWE at the moment have got good plans, big plans for Randy Orton to be hopefully a WWE World Heavyweight Champion again. Next, AJ Styles versus John Cena for the third time in a couple of months. No club, no interference. Styles is going to have to battle the C Nation leader one-on-one. It's going to be nice to finally see AJ Styles versus John Cena without any interference. The way that he's going up into this match with everything going on it. If Cena loses, he gets to say AJ Styles is the best. But I'm a John Cena fan. Yeah, I've been a John Cena fan for 14 years. So I'm going to back John Cena. I always will back John Cena. Even though I like AJ Styles, I like this whole heel thing he's got going on. And it makes it entertaining to see everybody loving AJ Styles. But all the older guys loving AJ Styles and all the kids loving John Cena. I'm not a kid, by the way, before anybody says anything. Yeah, and it's going to be a very, very good match, and to see how it all unravels, and see where AJ Styles and Cena go after this. So I'm putting a prediction that John Cena will win on Sunday at SummerSlam. Right, Tag Team Championships. The New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. They've been ripping the hell out of the New Day the last couple of weeks. So I'm just going to come out of it. Gallows and Anderson, new Tag Team Champions. The New Day have been on a roll. They are now the longest WWE Tag Team Champions in history. And that's good enough. It's good to have that record under the belt. And it's... Gallows has been needing this push since he's come back. And having him with Anderson, and it's just going to be a good match because they are brilliant. All four of them are in the match, and the way that they throw themselves around the ring and the moves that they can do to each other, it'll be a good match. And with Big E not being back because of being taken out by Gallows and Anderson a few weeks ago, it'll be cool to see how Xavier Woods, because Xavier Woods is brilliant. The way he wrestles is incredible. They should use him a lot more in matches instead of it being Kofi versus Big E and Kofi Kingston together. They should let him wrestle more because he's extremely talented. But I've got to go with Gallows and Anderson. Big Cass and Enzo Amore versus Y2KO. Love them. Love Enzo and Cass. But I love Kevin Owens. Everything that Kevin Owens does is just brilliant. The way he can talk on the microphone, the way he can automatically cut down people that he's going up against. You can see why WWE have put Y2J with him, because they just bounce off each other, and they know how to wrestle. Well, of course they'd be in the wrestling business if they weren't. Stupid answer. It's just the way they are together in the ring, they can just bounce off each other. Y2J is brilliant, and then you have Kevin Owens in there, and they're both Canadian as well, so it probably doesn't sound interesting with what I'm going on about, but it's just great. Enzo and Cass, they've got a bright future ahead of them. They're going to be champions without a doubt. But sorry guys, I've got to back. Awesome. Telephone call. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so I think that Cass and Enzo have got a massive, massive future, and without a doubt they'll be tag team champions in the future. But my prediction is Y2KO, without a doubt. Right, Sheamus versus Cesaro. Sheamus is great in my mind. Cesaro has got real untapped potential. He needs to be the next champion. They need to give him a bigger role, because as a singles competitor and the way he is in the ring is incredible, and he needs to be a world champion in my mind, which a match with Sheamus, beating Sheamus, would put him in great contention to be a world champion. He deserves that spotlight. He needs that spotlight, in my opinion. The guy he knows how to wrestle. He's very technical in the ring. He does high flying moves every now and again. Yeah, he needs to be a world champion. I like Sheamus, don't get me wrong. Sheamus is a good wrestler. He's a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion in his own right. But yeah, I really think that Cesaro should win this, and it will push him to the next level. Right, Carmella, sorry, camera focus. Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and hopefully somebody else to make it a six-way. With the current suspension going on at the moment, I think that a certain superstar with red hair would have been in this match, but because of the recent news on WWE.com, I hope it's a storyline that she's been suspended, because that would just make it so much laughable. It would be great if they I don't know if she is suspended and it is a legitimate reason. It's a shame, because she would have eventually got in the match now and had her first match. But yeah, Carmella coming up from NXT, working with a veteran, well, not a vet, she's been in the business for a few years now, in Naomi, and she's just great. She knows how to move. And with Becky Lynch being in the match, she's got the talent as well. She's only been in the WWE for a few years, on the main roster against Natalya and newcomer from NXT, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, Alexa's good. I've seen him wrestle in NXT and she's good. And I think they should do something more with Alexa Bliss because she's exceptionally well, and teaming up with Natalya, that would just give her that little bit of a push to hopefully win a women's title if they ever bring one to SmackDown, because there's a lot of divas on SmackDown at the moment. You've got Maurice, Becky Lynch, Natty and everybody else in this match, and it'll just make for a good division. Next, WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler. Sorry, Dean, but I'm going with Ziggler. He has been wanting to have this shot for years, since winning the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw a few years ago. He needs to be a world champion again. Everybody's been screaming about it, and all the criticism that he's been getting at the moment, saying, oh, don't give him a push, he doesn't deserve this. I honestly think that Dolph Ziggler deserves to be a World Heavyweight Champion. He needs this, honestly. But Dean Ambrose at the moment, I like Dean Ambrose, don't get me wrong, I really do like Dean Ambrose, but I just don't see him as a World Heavyweight Champion. Even though he is the champion at the moment, I don't see it. I really don't. I'm so sorry to even say that, but I just don't. I really don't. I'm so sorry I'm probably going to get people hating on it, but I really think that Dolph Ziggler deserves to be the World Heavyweight Champion, because he's been wanting to be a world champion for years. For years he's been wanting to be a world champion, and he needs to be a world champion again. So they've been kicking back and forth the last couple of weeks in the matches. Dolph Ziggler delivering a super kick to Dean Ambrose on Miz TV last week, this past Tuesday on SmackDown Live. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a really good match. And last but not least, the brand new Universal Championship match. Former WWE World Champion Seth Rollins versus the new and improved upcoming superstar Finn Balor. Are we going to get Finn Balor, or is it going to be the Demon King? Please be the Demon King. Seth Rollins is the guy he's the man, without a doubt, and he wants to be the new Universal Champion. But everybody is willing Finn Balor on to become the Universal Champion. He's just brilliant. The way he wrestles and the paintwork is amazing. Rollins called him out on Monday Night Raw and introduced himself to Seth Rollins and got his ass handed. So I hope they're high flyers, both of them. They've both been former NXT champions in their own right, and I just hope Finn Balor wins on Sunday and becomes the new champion, because it's something that needs to happen. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to my predictions for SummerSlam. Whoever hasn't subscribed to the channel, leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'm going to start doing more of these videos for the WWE Universe, and just making more WWE videos at the moment. If somebody has an idea of what else I can do, please leave a comment in the box below, and it'll be great to to listen to everybody's ideas and give me a few heads up on what you want to see. Whoever hasn't checked out my last video, that's in the description as well. So yeah, this has been Chris Whitchurch. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you later. Take it easy.